It's showtime. Let's kick some ass.
All your days are belong to us. Come here!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Three-Way Hit Combo Goomba Stomp Power Up Conglomerate Podcast. So, my name is Matt, and I am here with Tyler, Leeper, and Stephan. What's up, guys?
Hey.
Hiya.
Long time no podcast.
That's right.
Yes. It's been a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a tad.
First thing I want to mention before we get into anything, Andy is in Italy. He will be there a couple more weeks, but he got engaged.
Yeah, I saw that.
So,
that's crazy.
Yay.
Bravo.
I don't know. I haven't been able to talk to him.
Why did he do it?
I just know he did, but I haven't been able to talk to him
Did
yet.
the deed.
Yeah, he did the deed. You know what? It's good for him that he got an engagement ring past security without anyone being like, "Oh, what's this?"
Yeah.
Wouldn't that suck if
Probably.
he's like going through security with his girlfriend? They're like, "Excuse me, sir, could you explain this?"
He probably snuck it up his butt.
Oh, yeah.
This ring is beautiful, but God, it smells.
That ring up my ass, but I do.
I promise it's not really a brown diamond.
Oh, God.
That's disgusting, and probably true. So Camilla, don't listen to this. How have you guys been?
Yeah,
Great.
yeah,
How about yourself?
I live in a box.
Fantastic. Yeah. Well, Leeper's about to live in the ghetto, so that's
yep.
cool. That's new since the last time you heard. His
Maybe
voice.
the last time we hear of him.
Yeah. Tyler has a child.
Oh, they knew that.
Yeah.
He's 2 now, though.
Yeah, but he's 2. Yeah, that's just like holy shit. Stephan also has a child. We're informing you this the first time.
Somewhere.
And I'm getting a sex change. So, hey.
Oh, yeah, that's real interesting. A lot of cool things have been happening.
I'm finally going to be a man.
I'll make a man out of you someday. Man, I don't know if there's much to talk about in the opening segment, except, you know what? I might as well just ask you guys right now. Xbox One? Thoughts?
Yeah.
What's making you guys say
Stupid. The fact that you have to pay to get used games.
Yeah, the used fee.
It's retarded.
That's right.
They're
Once
having to have the Connect.
Have the connected to it. The once a day internet connection to check to make sure like you have your games installed or they are whatever the case is for that. And then I don't know. I heard it has DDR3 memory, whereas the PlayStation 4 has DDR or GDDR5, which isn't like a huge thing, but it will be 6-7 years down the line. That could be a huge difference in graphics quality and capabilities, especially with Sony's 4K TVs that are able to have higher definition. So,
Dude, they sell those in NFM. They're like $7,000.
Yeah.
but 6 years down the line,
Right. They'll be like
a little bit
3.
cheaper. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Vizio will come out with something. It'll be like
Yeah.
half the price of everything else.
It'll only work for a year, though.
Did you have a bad experience with the Vizio?
No, I mean, my parents... no, not Vizio. It's actually Mitsubishi. My parents got a big old Mitsubishi, and it goes out like every month.
I've heard the biggest fucking clunker is Westinghouse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody should buy a Westinghouse.
No.
Oh, and Kobe. Kobe's pretty bad.
I never even heard of that.
Yeah, that's why.
The
it's pretty
steakhouse
bad.
or the basketball player?
It's COBY. So
Neither.
But PS4. What do you guys think about that?
That actually gained my interest. I mean, game-wise, still kind of meh because there's still really no, I mean, there's Uncharted. I really enjoyed it because I have a PlayStation 3. I've had one since Christmas, so I did get to play Uncharted 3, and I beat that pretty, not quickly, but I beat it, in a couple sittings, so I really enjoyed that is what I'm trying to say, and I like that kind of game, which I don't think they have that for, like, an Xbox game, like, kind of like an Indiana Jones type of thing like that, and I really enjoyed that game. So that's a franchise I'd like to keep playing on PlayStation, but I still haven't gotten into God of War. I have, like, the whole collection, got it for, like, $40 for all the games, but I still haven't even played that. And PlayStation All-Stars, meh. Like, it's definitely not Smash Brothers.
No.
PlayStation's
not
going to be
at
a
all.
great console. I think that the main difference between PlayStation and Xbox is just the fact that it's your multiplayer platform. Like, there's nothing on PlayStation that makes me like, God, I just got to play this with friends. Like,
Little Big Planet.
I mean,
has
it's
that to a
it's
degree,
good,
like-
but it's just
I was going to mention that too. That's the other game on PlayStation I really enjoyed was Little Big Planet 2, and I would love to keep playing those. It's just I think it comes down to, are we all going to get PlayStation? Because if we all get PlayStation, then we're going to have fun.
Yeah.
Right.
But if most of us get Xbox and a couple of us get a PlayStation, we're not going to play very much. I mean, it would have been the same with PS3 versus 360. If none of us got a 360 and we all got PS3s, I'm sure we'd be talking about tons of games that we had fun with. It's just a matter of, is there people to actually play the games with? Because if you have a console that none of your friends have, you're not going to get much use out of it. That's just how it goes.
Yeah, exactly. I know Andy's mentioned before that he likes, when it comes to online, he likes how it seems Xbox games are always usually more populated than PS3 games. Something like Hydro Thunder. Leeper and I can drop on there and find a game almost instantly.
Right.
Or Red Dead Redemption. Like, we keep finding full games.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there might be a shift. If those people start switching over, there's going to be more people on PS4.
All right, everyone listening to this podcast needs to take a blood oath right now. They will buy a PlayStation instead of Xbox. Let's get this thing rolling.
Oh, jeez. I'm actually going to buy a Wii U.
We already have one of those. Stephan and I. It doesn't get much use.
Well, then you guys are done. Console war over.
No, I can't wait. Speaking of like Wii U, if we're going to talk about all the next generation consoles, Wii U, I can't wait for next Smash Bros, next Mario Kart, next
games are
3D
slowly
Mario,
coming
next
out that are
3Ds.
going to be good.
It's been rough so far. I mean, they had new Super Mario Bros. U, Scribblenauts, Zombie U, and stuff like that. But I just can't wait for I feel like within the next year they're really gonna have a lot of good titles on there. So
I'm thinking I might buy a Wii U for the Smash Bros.
Yeah, and they're actually for the first time gonna have a 3DS version now. So they're gonna have freaking mobile version of Smash Bros. That'll be awesome. And it's supposed to have some sort of integration with the console version.
Right.
So we'll hope that'd be awesome if they had cross-platform play. That would be insane.
That would be amazing. That would be really, really fun.
I'd be in Europe on my 3DS, and you'd be at home, and be all playing and shit.
Exactly.
It'd be crazy.
It would be nuts. Yeah, definitely. So with that down, you guys just after that gaming news, you guys want to get into gaming news?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Let the games begin!
Peasant consoles or glorious PC master race? Choose your side.
You know what she did for fun when she was your age? She pushed a hoop with a stick.
This is gaming news.
With a stick.
Have you guys heard about the Oculus Rift?
No.
No.
It was kickstarted project. Basically, it's virtual reality.
These days?
That's true.
Everything
That's
is
true.
Kickstarted.
Everything is kickstarted. By the way,
Kickstart my life.
I might not get an Ouya because I'm hearing really bad things about it.
Oh,
The
geez.
people that got it before, just how it seems like they've cut a lot of corners, which they got like 4 times what they were asking. So I can't believe they would cut that many corners.
Yeah.
I might
think
wait.
I read something about that. I'll let you do the story, but
Yeah, I might get a revised version. I don't know yet. But the Oculus Rift, I've seen videos on it on YouTube of people just like, you are immersed in this thing. It's not like a Virtual Boy. I mean, this thing, it looks like one, honestly. But it fits to your head. You put on the headphones. And I saw one was like a roller coaster simulator, and this guy was freaking out. He's like, "This is so fun." Another one was a fucking execution simulator.
what?
Fucking she got it like she was under like a guillotine, and she's like jumped out of her chair and shit like that. But one of the co-founders was actually killed after being struck down at a crosswalk during a police chase. Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
A lot of weird stuff.
Oculus VR co-founder and computer graphics engineer for the promising Oculus Rift, Andrew Scott, passed away Thursday afternoon after being struck down by a speeding car as he was using a crosswalk in Santa Ana, California. According to a local ABC affiliate, the 3 suspects who were in the car were fleeing from police after a violent altercation with law enforcement. The suspects were captured after their car crashed about 100 feet down the road from where Reese was hit.
Jeez.
Damn.
Yeah. Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
That sucks. Now no more virtual reality.
I think it's about ready to be released. So,
That's fun.
Namco Bandai announces Tales of Symphonia Chronicles.
I'm excited for that. That'd be
You are?
cool.
Never even played that.
Yeah, I brought this one up just specifically for you. Just announced by Namco Bandai's Tales of Symphonia Unisonat pack?
Unisonat?
Unisonat? I don't know how to pronounce it. And It will include HD remasterings of Symphonia and Dawns of the New World for PS3.
Except for the voice acting. It's terrible.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the English voice actors are terrible. I would never listen to the Japanese ones because I can't understand it, but Tyler likes to do that, but
Tyler does.
I'm out. I just turn the sound off or something.
Guys, E.T.'s Atari graveyard is to be dug up. Did you hear about that?
Oh, no. Why would they do that? You can't
He had
just...
an Atari graveyard?
There's a rumor that all the ETs were buried in the desert.
Because they're like the worst game ever.
Yeah.
I remember hearing that.
Well, it's actually going to be dug up. There's a group of people that are going to go and dig it up and see if there's actually ETs in the desert.
That's funny.
Yeah. Which I kind of hope the AVGN movie comes out before that, because I think that's like a central plot point.
Huh.
Interesting.
And if they dig it up and find nothing there or something, we're going to kind of watch the movie like, yeah, but there's nothing there, man.
Ruiners.
This is really cool. I talked a couple weeks ago that EA was getting rid of online passes in future titles. Well, they're now going to start getting rid of online passes in existing titles.
Nice.
So games like Bad Company, Battlefield, Dragon Age, Mass Effect, and Skate 3, those games will no longer require an online pass to be able to use the game.
Should have never required one in
Yeah,
the first
that's
place.
dumb.
Yeah.
The gaming industry I don't
gets so
get it.
ridiculous.
Like, yeah, they're just trying to get even more greedy and yuck.
Yeah. Not only that, it's like you paid the list price for the used game. Now you got to pay for the online pass, and now you got to pay for 50 microtransactions to customize your game. All in all, your $60 game has now cost you $280.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the next one coming out next year.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
But it is nice that EA, which has now for 2 years in a row been considered the worst company in America.
Damn.
Get some better servers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they need to get some better servers. Holy shit! But at least they're finally starting to listen to something and axe the online passes. Because I know in past they keep saying, not quite like the War Z developers would say, but they were kind of saying it like, well, if these haters would stop complaining. It's like, oh my god, they're your customers. You serious right now?
You gotta think of it too, though. Like, to make a Super Mario game, 25 years ago, it was like maybe 10 people. Now to make a video game, it's hundreds of people. And you have to pay all of them. I mean, and games still cost the same amount that they did 20 years ago, too.
whose side are you on here?
Yeah, what side are you on? But EA
Get
is a
out.
$1 billion company.
True.
I mean, if anyone's got the cash, it's EA.
Well, apparently Microsoft can't afford it anymore either. So,
Microsoft's really hurting.
yeah.
Guys, I heard they might not even release the one. They're just gonna release a revised 360.
Oh, God.
I want to talk about the name. Why do they go with the Xbox One? I get the whole all-in-one tagline, but was it not the case with the Xbox 360 that they named it the 360 because the PS3 versus the Xbox 2, they were worried about seeming like an inferior console to the casual, the mom that goes to the store and sees, oh, Xbox 2, or I could get a PS3. PS3's, similar in price, maybe like an extra $50, $100 or whatever, but it's the third versus the second.
Yeah.
It's like, why would you just completely
Divert all back to
counteract
one.
that kind of mindset, which was stupid in the first place? Just go with the Xbox 2.
They
Why
might
you
change
gotta
the
do this
name,
kind
though.
of crap? So now you're going to go with Xbox One versus the PS4? Come on.
Nintendo called it the Revolution for the longest time.
And they should have stuck with that.
True,
Because
but
they wanted to differentiate themselves from the Wii, and then they just called it the Wii U. And now people look at it and go, well, I already got a Wii, why would I need a Wii U? It looks like
Exactly.
an
That
extension.
name annoys me too. And they should have stuck with Revolution just because it's revolutionary at the time when it first came out.
Yeah.
So it's like, why do that? But yeah, Wii U, at least go with Super Wii. If you really want Wii in there,
Yeah, that's true.
go back to the past and say, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, do a Super Wii. That would at least sound
And
a
then the
little
Wii
bit.
64.
Yeah, like that
And
would
the
sound
Wii
a little-
Cube.
Yeah, it would sound a little bit more like nostalgic.
Wii.
But to call it
Wait,
the
what?
Wii U, why? That doesn't sound good at all. I own a Wii U. Wii U.
I still say that what they're going to do with their third console is a Wii U him and a Wii U her. Because, you got first, second, and third person pronouns. One's going to be blue, one's going to be pink. But honestly, going back to the Xbox One, while I don't really like the name, there were so many worse names being floated out that I'm almost kind of glad they picked it.
Durango.
Yeah, Durango and the Loop. Xbox Loop. I was like, no, that sounds like a Fisher-Price toy.
There was already a console called that in Japan, and it was awful. The Casio Loop.
What's wrong with just having the name of your console and then a number? Why is that so bad?
Hey, ask
Nintendo did
movies
that,
the same thing.
If Nintendo did that by Microsoft's logic, Nintendo would seem like the most advanced console out there.
Yeah.
Nintendo would be, Nintendo freaking 11 or 10 or 9 or whatever the hell it is. I don't care to count.
It depends on whether or not you count handhelds.
Yeah.
So if you call it by like Nintendo 7, then you'd be, by that logic, you'd be going up against the PS4 and the Xbox 3. It's like, why do you got to do Wii's and PlayStation's the only one that sticks to that. Just stick to it. And even they had ideas of maybe it would be a different name, just rumors out there. But thank God they just stuck to PS4. We don't need to get.
What if Nintendo does with their next console? Call it like the Nintendo 8 or something like that. They just all of a sudden buck the trend and like,
whoa! What happened to everything in between?
What if this translated to other things like the Super Bowl? Like we're gonna call this one Super Bowl 1, but we're gonna spell it out. It just gets so confusing and annoying.
This one is Super Bowl 360.
Yeah.
Everybody.
It's like Super Bowl Wii, Super Bowl Wii U.
And then you have someone 20 years from now. All right, now put them in order.
Yeah. Do they think about these things? It's just like you said with Nintendo's marketing of doing Wii to the Wii U. It just doesn't sound. You go to Walmart, and I'm a gamer, so I see the Wii U, and I'm like, people aren't gonna think that's a new console. Like, there's just no way. You look at the box, and you're like, they're going to think it's maybe a new controller at best because of the picture on the box is mainly just the tablet with the console in the background. It's like the Wii U console itself looks similar to the Wii,
That's the thing you want to stand out from.
Yeah, it needs to look different, and you need to market it differently. So why would you do that? Why would you shoot yourself in the foot like that? I don't think Wii U sales have been up to what they should be.
They haven't been up to what they should be, but they actually just did start turning a profit on them.
Good.
But they just started turning a profit on them.
I want to see Nintendo do well. By all means. Nintendo is my favorite of the gaming companies, purely company related, because they seem like they screw the fans over the least. Granted, there was this recent, YouTube users or whatever. The
speaking of that, a bunch of my videos were flagged by Nintendo. On
what were you
YouTube, Super Mario World, stuff like that.
But don't they just have it so any monetization you have goes to them, basically?
Yeah. It's not like I was making much on it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. But it still sucks that they would do something like that.
Oh no, the 5 cents I made.
But regardless, they're still my favorite company because they seem like they care about their fans the most. They have their rewards program, which is actually pretty decent.
It is tight.
Yeah, they have like Club Nintendo. So you get rewarded for buying their games and stuff like that. They have good deals, I think, on their games. Their games were cheaper for the Wii, were $50 instead of $60. Granted, they weren't in HD, so maybe that was the reasoning. But either way, I just feel like Nintendo cares more about its gamers as a whole. Maybe they don't cater to the hardcore gamers enough as they should, but they care enough about their fans and their loyal customers more than I think Microsoft does. Microsoft's my least favorite. Sony would probably be my second favorite, just because they're not bad either.
Microsoft's just, I don't know, they're ridiculous.
Yeah,
they're cheap. I'm willing to bet too, like the first.
How many microphones have we all had to buy?
My Xbox.
How many consoles have we all had to buy?
Yeah, I've had to buy I think 2 or 3, and just last night, Matt.
Yeah.
My Xbox while playing Red Dead Redemption. It's because I didn't have it installed, I guess. But either way, it shouldn't freeze like this. A console should never freeze. It froze literally 9 times within an hour.
Yeah, it just kept freezing.
Not to mention, Stephan can't play Halo 4 on it without getting kicked out.
Who knows what the heck that is? I don't know if that's a problem with Halo or the Xbox itself.
Look, if you're expecting some sort of compensation from 343, you're out of your mind.
My thing is, I almost want to wait to get the Xbox, just because every time they release that thing, there's something wrong with the first consoles that come out. They rush everything. They're cheap about it.
The thing was, there was nothing wrong with the Xbox One.
Well,
the first Xbox, I should say. Excuse me. This is where it gets.
You need to clarify yourself.
Yeah.
The first Xbox, I should say, that was a great console. It seemed like it worked. I don't know if
you could kill a guy with
broke,
it really easily.
Yeah, mine broke, but I think it's because I was just being stupid with it and would move it when it's on and do all that kind of crap. So, But beyond that, I thought it was a decent console, so I don't know why they screwed everybody over with the 360. So we'll see what happens.
Because they were made in Mexico.
They rushed it out and all the kind of crap like that, which another tangent I could go off, but I won't. It's rushed out games that aren't finished and constantly have glitches and
Skyrim.
issues and crap like that. Skyrim, Halo 4. Halo 4 right now has a 373-page known issues in Halo thread on their forum, on their main forum. Like, that's embarrassing. I'd be embarrassed if I had that on my game.
That's pretty fucked up. Well, so moving on from that, you guys want to go into technology news?
Let's do it.
How do you kill that which has no life?
It's time to turn up the hype machine and break out those wallets.
Shut up and take my money!
It's time for technology news on 3-Hit Combo. Guys, tons of hackers are hanging out in old Soviet cyberspace.
Oh, Soviet cyberspace.
I don't even know what that means.
Well, about 23 years ago, the soon-to-be non-existent Soviet Union got the .su tag reserved for itself. You know how, like, .ly is for Libya, stuff like that. Well, unlike other countries that have come and gone since then, the .su was never retired. So right now it's not being necessarily regulated by anybody. Now, there are a lot of legitimate sites that have .su, but the most notorious site is expose.su, which has published credit card records belonging to Michelle Obama, Mitt Romney, Donald Trump, Britney Spears, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Tiger Woods. In Soviet cyberspace. Now, they are talking about probably bringing down the hammer on a lot of these sites, but the thing is you can't just shut it off completely because, like I said, there's some legitimate sites.
Interesting.
Almost seems like a spy movie. Let's get in the old Soviet network.
Why the gorilla munch up there?
Feeling a little rustled?
No, just curious.
Jimmy's not rustled?
Should they be?
It's organic.
That's the mascot for Jimmy Wrestling. You can try some, but they're stale. Really stale. Really stale.
What do you give me if I eat really stale cereal?
The rest of the cereal.
More stale
That's not
cereal.
worth it. How about that purple thing next to it?
You see those? Miley Cyrus's googly eyes. See those eyes?
Is that my DVD set? The ladder? I was like staring over at that. I was like, I thought I had that.
I actually brought that down the other day.
That was like years and years and
Son
years
of a
ago.
bitch.
Yeah, I cleaned out my closet and I brought
Think
my
about it.
DVDs and games down. Yeah, that is yours.
Did you find some skeletons on there?
I didn't find any skeletons in my closet.
Oh. Because I left some there.
Oh, did you? Well, shit, I don't know where they went. Now I'm scared. Spooky skeletons walking around.
Chip ate them all.
Chip ate them all. Chip can't eat shit. Speaking of hacking, China and U.S. are going to sit down and talk about all this hacking.
Hacksaws.
They're hacking each other back and forth quite a bit.
We need to have a talk.
Really, they do. The Pentagon actually finally directly accused China of being the perpetrator of all the cyber treachery. Now they're gonna have a little chat in July.
On the internet?
No, they're not. They're actually gonna meet in Rancho Mirage, California.
Rancho.
Basically, I don't know. I guess I might be too cynical, but basically I see this as they're gonna sit down and be like, "Look, you can't be hacking us," and then China's gonna say, "You can't be hacking us either," and then they're gonna be like, "All right, let's stop hacking," and then they're gonna go back and continue to fucking hack each other.
So there's going to be a like winks like, you can't hack us.
Don't hack us. Wink.
Wink.
Okay, we won't. Wink, wink. The FBI has to give Kim.com all his hard drives back. The High Court of New Zealand has just ruled the FBI has to give slews of Kim.com's digital property back to him. The agency, along with officials in New Zealand, screwed up pretty bad. When New Zealand authorities brutally sacked Kim.com's mansion back in January 2012 and shut down Mega Upload, they took about 150 terabytes of data.
Jeez.
They copied that and then sent it to FBI officials in the United States. New Zealand court has declared that they didn't have the right to do that and has to return or destroy anything that they still
Everything.
have. This guy got off fucking lucky.
Yeah.
He got off so fucking lucky because what he's doing is like blatantly illegal. But they were so ready to take him down, they skipped so much procedure.
Oh,
He got so fucking lucky.
so they didn't Essentially, didn't have a warrant to take his stuff.
Not,
and they just did it.
I mean, like every step along the way, they mentioned how like they fucked up here, they fucked up there.
Like, does he have a mansion?
Where does he have a mansion, or why?
Why?
Why, dude? This guy's rich as shit. I don't know how he made that much money off of fucking Mega Upload. But he's got like helicopters, golden cars, a mansion with a panic room.
Interesting.
I want a panic
room. Yeah.
I want a secret room, not necessarily a panic room.
You're gonna need a secret room where you're.
Yeah, you might want to just go ahead and get a panic room where you're gonna be.
Yeah,
I could do it though. There's like a area in the house where it's like
it's
like a weird like see-through like plexiglass, so I could just replace it with like that mirror glass they have in like investigation rooms.
Yeah, you're gonna want to do that.
Leeper has an interrogation room in his house.
Yeah,
it was probably owned by the FBI at one point.
Windows 8.1, the update to Windows 8, obviously, will add something that they haven't had. A start button.
I have a start button.
Yeah, so Windows 8's finally going to get a start button.
Should have never left.
I know, fucking Windows 8 looks awful. I don't like the tiles look at all.
Me either. I don't have it, but...
No, I don't have it either, but I don't want to get it.
I'll never have it.
Scared to get it. It's so different.
Yeah,
I don't like difference.
Oh, not like computers.
XP on yours, don't you, Tyler?
What?
You still use XP on yours?
Yeah, I have like Windows 7.
XP?
Yeah.
Is that what you use? Oh, you should upgrade to 7.
I have a shitty laptop, so no point.
Yeah, but it honestly it uses about the same resources as XP.
Yeah.
It's not like Vista. Vista, they started with XP, and then like Vista, they're like threw all this shit in that you didn't need, and the resources went all the way up. And they're like, oh wait, we fucked up. Let's bring it back
I'll
down.
get it when I get a new computer. I'm trying to get a new desktop.
No, you'll get Windows 8 when you get a new computer. That'll be
That's
awful.
true.
I'm having one built. I'm gonna get one built.
I don't know if they sell...
I don't think you can get Windows 7 anymore.
I'm not getting 8, damn it. It's not gonna happen.
I don't care what you say. I'm not getting it.
I'm sure you can get your hands on 7 somewhere. You just won't be able to walk into a Best Buy and get it, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink.
Yeah. If I gotta get blowjobs, I will.
Oh, I don't know if Windows 7's that good.
I don't know if that's necessary, but...
Hey, Windows 8.1
Whatever you gotta
would
do,
be fine.
man.
And then I'll find Windows 7 somewhere.
Anonymous, the Twitter account was hacked by the rival group Russell League.
Oh, boom, boom, boom.
The little-known Russell League is a group that the UK Vice has characterized as anonymous. So Anonymous was hacked by, I guess, Anonymous. Hacked into Your Anna News Twitter account 2:30 a.m. on Friday. Kept posting the hashtag Russell League. Your Anna News has since regained the hacked account. Last time this happened, they both said that it was just a joke. So I guess we're going to find out this time whether or not it was a joke. But, yeah, Russell League. You done? But Russell League has hacked into Your Anna News. You don't want that
Yeah,
chair
it's just
anymore?
a squeaky chair.
Just a squeaky chair.
You look better on your knees anyways.
Yeah.
While you're down there.
Hey, if you can reach over here, I might.
I got something that can reach over there.
Your foot?
Yes.
All right,
It's
we're gonna,
like a foot.
we're gonna end this podcast because Stephan's sucking on Tyler's toes.
Gross.
All right, so that'll do it for technology news, guys. Let's do some trivia.
Oh, man.
We're 20 questions away from determining another winner. 21, actually, 21 questions. Trivia on 3-hit combat. You were wrong, me. We're going to do 21 questions because there are 3 people, not 2.
Oh.
Thank God we don't have the records from the old podcast, because I'm pretty
I
sure
do
I'm
remember,
like,
though, that Leeper is the
and-
reigning champ between you 3. Woo woo.
That's fine. I just rather them not know how many I've lost.
So I think I have a folder with all the old
Oh,
trivia.
jeez. It does exist somewhere.
I'm going to find it and burn it.
So basically what we're going to do is, this is trivia, we're going to find a winner, 21 questions, 1 tiebreaker. What we're going to do is, there's 7 rounds, 3 questions in a round. We're going to start clockwise, starting with Stephan. If someone gets it wrong, it just moves on to the next person. Like I said, each of these have kind of a different theme, so there won't be a ton of questions from the same thing.
Gotcha.
We're going to start off with the first round is Red Dead Redemption.
All right, let's do it.
All right, Stephan, which of these horses in Red Dead Redemption is white in color? The American Standard Bred, Hungarian Half-Bred, Kentucky Saddler, or the Turkmen?
Sure, not the Turkmen. So I'm gonna go the American one.
Leeper.
Repeat the answers one more time.
American Standard Bred, Hungarian Half Bred, Kentucky Saddler, or Turkmen.
Hungarian half-bred.
But you think you're so cool, don't you?
It's pretty
Just
cool.
took a complete guess.
I don't know that one.
All right, Leeper. Which of these towns/settlements does not have a safe house? Las Hermanas, Ridgewood, Rathskedler Fork, or El Matadero?
C.
C?
Oh yeah.
Tyler?
Repeat the answer.
Can you repeat the
What are we
answer,
talking
please?
about?
I remember one time someone was, I think it was Leeper, that was like, could you repeat the answers? I repeat the answers and then he goes, could you repeat the question? Which of these towns/settlements does not have a safe house? Las Hermanas, Ridgewood Farm, Rathskedler Fork, or El Matadero?
B.
B. I believe that's the same one Leeper said.
I said C.
Oh, you said C. Okay.
Sure, that's
Go with
right.
A, Cotton.
Hit you both.
A it is. Tyler, which of these is not a pistol in the game? The Derringer pistol, the semi-automatic pistol, the Mauser pistol, or the high-power pistol?
Can you repeat the answers one more time?
The Derringer pistol, semi-automatic pistol, Mauser pistol, or high-powered pistol?
I'm going to say semi-automatic.
Stephan. Would you like me to repeat the answers?
No, I'm thinking.
I think I know which one it is now.
I'm gonna go with the Derringer pistol.
Damn it, that was the one I was going to say, too.
Well, hindsight's 20/20.
Should have gone with my gut.
All right, the next round will be questions about Skyrim.
All right.
Stephan, which of these is the Stormcloak capital in Skyrim? Rorikstead, Solitude, Whiterun, or Windhelm?
What was the question?
Which of these is the Stormcloak capital in Skyrim?
Windhelm.
All right, Leeper. What is the only ebony mine in Skyrim? Redbelly Mine, Gloombound Mine, Sidna Mine, or Foralhost?
Asshole.
Is he accusing you of cheating?
Yeah.
No, I was just looking. I was just curious.
Why are you looking
I
up
wasn't- I
Sarah
wasn't talking
Michelle
about.
Gellar on
It's just
Facebook?
on here. I didn't know.
It's just there. It's
So instead of a cheater, you're just a stalker.
my
Congratulations.
Red Belly Mine.
Tyler.
What were the answers again?
Redbelly Mine, Gloombound Mine, Sidna Mine, or Foralhost?
Cinema Mind? I gotta at least get one right.
Repeat the answers.
You'll get there. Redbelly Mine, Gloombound Mine, Sidna Mine, or Foralhost?
The second one.
Gloombound Mine. Tyler, what is the native race of Skyrim? Imperial, Dark Elf, Nord, or Khajiit?
Nord? What's up?
Told you you'd get one. Not be so down on yourself.
I hate myself.
After 2 rounds, it's Leeper 1, Stephan 4, Tyler 1. Next round of questions is from Civilization 5.
Oh, crap.
All right, Stephan, which of the following wonders in Civ 5 does not belong to the ancient era? Stonehenge, the Oracle, the Great Library, or the Pyramids?
Great library.
Oracle.
All right, Leeper. Which national wonder gives you a free technology? The Great Library, National College, Oxford University, or National Intelligence Agency?
Oxford.
This isn't fair.
By the way, I tried to give him a trick question on that, just to even that out.
It didn't look
Because
like
2 of those give you a free technology, but only 1 is a national
It
one.
definitely didn't look like it stunted him very much.
No, it did not. Well, Leeper paid attention to the question. All right, Tyler. Which wonder reduces the cost of social policies by 10% and is unlocked by plastics? Statue of Liberty, Neuschwanstein, Pentagon, or Cristo Redentor?
Neuschwanstein. I also wanted to say that.
The last one.
Cristo Redentor?
Yeah.
Oh, correct. I don't care. This game's rigged.
All right, next round of questions is about Nintendo consoles. Stephan, Super Mario RPG Land of Seven Stars came out for which system? Game Boy Advance, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, or NES?
Super Nintendo.
Correct. Leeper, Resident Evil 0 came out for which Nintendo console? GameCube, Nintendo DS, Nintendo Wii, or Nintendo 64?
Well, it came out on GameCube. It started on N64.
See, I knew that one.
It was actually supposed to come out on N64.
Alright, Tyler, which James Bond game did not come out for a Nintendo console? GoldenEye, Everything or Nothing, The World Is Not Enough, or Tomorrow Never Dies?
Repeat it one more time.
GoldenEye, Everything or Nothing, The World Is Not Enough, Tomorrow Never Dies.
Tomorrow Never Dies.
Good job.
Guten Tag.
Alright, next round of questioning is about video game developers. Stephan, which video game company developed Red Faction? Capcom, THQ, Volition, or Titus?
Volition.
Alright, Leeper. Which company developed Doom for PC in 1993? Reflections Interactive, id Software, Raven Software, or GT Interactive?
id Software.
Tyler, which of the following games did Reflections Interactive not create? Stuntman, Driver, Brian the Lion, or Destruction Derby?
Brian the Lion? I don't know. I haven't even heard of that game.
Repeat the question.
Which of the following games did Reflections Interactive not create?
I'll repeat the answer now.
Stuntman, Driver, Brian the Lion, Destruction Derby.
Destruction Derby.
Leeper.
Driver.
It was Stuntman. Alright, after, looks like 4 rounds now, the score is Leeper 5, Stephan 7, Tyler 2.
Yay!
I'm sorry, how many does Tyler have?
2.
Tools.
No, how many did
Yeah, how many answers does he get right?
2.
Oh,
No, we're not asking his last name. We want to know how many answers he has.
First off, my last name is in
Dose.
2. So.
No, it's Tombs.
it is when it's plural.
It's Tyler's
The
Tombs.
Lion is an Amiga game.
It's an Amiga game?
Yeah.
Jesus
I know what
Christ.
that is.
It's a console.
Old computer.
Old computer. I tried looking up something on Brian the Lion for the tiebreaker, but there ain't shit on Brian the Lion. Alright, the next round of questions is actually a Who Am I from Halo 3. Stephan. I am small and puny, but if I fight alongside my brothers, I am tough in battle. I don't breathe oxygen, instead I breathe from a methane gas tank on my back.
It's gonna be a grunt.
You're gonna have to read the answers. It's a grunt.
Where'd you think you're so cool over there, huh? With your Batman shirt, looking all cocky.
Alright, Leeper.
Batman number 1.
I am the major organ of the Flood. In fact, I am the Flood personified. I have beaten fleets of thousands, consumed a galaxy of flesh and mind and bone. Who am I? Overmind, Gravemind, Central Mind, or 343 Guilty Spark?
No. Overmind.
Tyler.
Answers?
Overmind, Gravemind, Central Mind, 343 Guilty Spark.
Gravemind?
You are correct.
Sup, y'all?
All right, Tyler. As commander of the UNSC, I am fearless and bold in times of war. I have black hair, green eyes, stand 5'10", and have a scar on my left cheek in the shape of a 7. Who am I? Cortana, Nicole 458, Miranda Keys, or Melissa McKay?
Miranda Keys.
Look at him coming roaring back. Tyler's going to do this, guys. All right, and the final round here is is music related.
Oh,
you guys will like this. All right, Stephan. This song is called "Field of Poppies." Feel it? You feel the music? All right, good. Which Civilization game is that from? Civilization 3, Civilization Revolution, Civ 5, or Civ 4?
Yay.
I don't know the answer to that one either. So.
Revolution.
Leeper.
Civ 4.
Civ 5.
I don't think I've ever listened to music on Civ 5.
Well, could I be wrong? But is that the game you guys play like all the time?
Yeah, but I'd never have the sound.
That's the only reason why I guessed it.
That's true. We never have the sound up. So at first I thought it might be too easy for Leeper, but then I was thinking we never had the sound up. So, all right, Leeper. This song is called "The Dark Messenger."
We.
Okay.
Which Final Fantasy game is this from? Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy 10, Final Fantasy 13, or Final Fantasy 7?
9.
I tip my hat to
Isn't
you.
it when they're in the
When they're in
the rat place?
no, that's this is when they're fighting Transkuja.
Duh.
I've only done that like twice. I've played Final Fantasy 9 a million times. I've only beaten it twice.
I've played it twice and beaten it twice. All right, Tyler. This song from Breaking Benjamin is called "Blow Me Away." It is featured in which Halo game? Halo Reach, Halo 2, Halo ODST, or Halo 4?
ODST.
Stephan.
I'm gonna go with Halo 4.
Leeper.
Halo Reach.
Oh, it was featured in Halo 2.
And it was an older song, so I knew
Yeah, I was
it
trying to
one of those.
figure out when they were popular. But
You could have tied it up there.
I know.
Actually, no, you couldn't.
You just.
I wrote my my numbers wrong, or not wrong, but weird. So the final scores: Leeper 6, Tyler 5, Stephan 8.
Damn. Had a hell of a comeback that round, though.
You did. You were really close. Like just a couple more wrong from them, and you could have taken the thing, man.
What was the tiebreaker?
The tiebreaker was out of 100. What was the Metacritic score for James Bond: The World Is Not Enough for PlayStation?
70.
70. You would have been real close. It was 61.
Huh.
It was like 82 for Nintendo.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Fucking eBay yet?
No, it's just 28 minutes left.
20 minutes on that auction.
He outbid me, but I'm
What do you-
contemplating how I'm gonna act.
What are you buying?
Heroes game stuff.
Very nice.
All right, guys. Let's go into the last segment, which is news.
Nudie.
News team, assemble!
And now it's time for the 3-hit combo news desk with Matt, Stephan, Leeper, and Tyler. I always like talking over that one when I have other people here. We're going to start off with a man called Conrad Farnsworth. Sounds like a scientist.
Interesting
name.
name.
Conrad, the Russian.
He has been disqualified from science fairs in Wyoming because he's competed in too many.
What?
I didn't. That's.
Yeah,
You know, like, there's a limit. Tell me.
yeah. There is apparently a limit. He has competed in about 15.
That's the limit. 15.
Yeah, that's the limit. But also, I thought initially that he would be someone that would be disqualified for just being too good, because he's one of very few teenagers in history that has been able to build his own nuclear reactor.
Wow. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, it's very kind of.
Who would greenlight that? Like, Mom, I need plutonium. All right.
Maybe they're in
I'll get
abundance.
some
Maybe
mom
it's in abundance.
I'll get some
in
mom at the
Wyoming.
store.
Yeah. While I'm at the store, I'll get a pallet of plutonium. For
Probably
you.
Russia. They got plutonium everywhere.
It's like the least populated state, so I'm sure
Yeah.
probably do whatever it wants.
Go out to some field, work on it.
Yeah.
Work on it in some shack.
Probably homemade plutonium. I made it from scratch.
Kindergarten graduation turns into a brawl in Cleveland. It all started over spilled punch, and eventually guests started bringing hammers and pipes to the brawl.
That's absurd.
That is absurd. Just
No one
spilled
should cry over spilled punch.
No one. Yeah,
But apparently you can bloody beat the hell out of someone.
and you
till
should
they're
definitely
bloody.
not do it in an elementary school. But it did
Children
start with
present.
2 teenage girls, so you know.
Of course it did.
When keeping it real goes wrong.
They apparently started hitting each other. Elementary school officials and families joined into the melee.
I don't know.
Let's start a
You guys ever see that video? There's a video I think on YouTube or something going around where like
Harlem Shakes.
it was these girls were like fighting each other and the moms were like, go hit her, and like they started
God.
like beating the shit out. Like this girl started beating the crap, and they're like 10 years old.
Is
and,
a world star hip hop video?
I don't know, man. It was just
Someone in the background yelling, "World star!"
it was ridiculous. I'm like, you're the parents, and you're like, she was like, you hear the mom like, grab her hair, and like,
Oh my God.
Those are the kind of people
yeah.
that live where I'm about to live.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
have fun, Leeper. Good luck.
yeah. Keep that hair short. Keep your hair short, Clementine. So no one can grab you.
That's right.
I always like the fight videos on World Star Hip Hop where someone's like in someone's face and like, come on, hit me, come on, fucking hit me, pussy, and then they hit them, and they're like, oh, you just gonna hit me? Well, you've been asking for it.
I saw an awesome quote. I was looking on the internet. And it says it was a newscast, and it said, "Man's final words before he died was, what are you gonna do? Stab me?"
Yeah, a quote from Stab
Yeah,
Man.
that's
I
what
think
it
it
was,
was. What are you gonna do? Stab me? Well, guess what? And our final story news: superhero brawl breaks out on Hollywood Boulevard. The tension between the costume characters who parade Los Angeles' Hollywood Boulevard begging for tourist tips is getting supercharged. On Wednesday, 2 people dressed as Captain America and another dressed as Spider-Man allegedly threw punches at each other in front of Madame Tussauds kiosk, feet away from the Dolby Theater.
Interesting.
Did you see that go down?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
All of a sudden, 2 Captain Americas and Spider-Man started circling around me. Captain America just hit one of them, and Spider-Man started bleeding. Fernando Stroud told CBS Los Angeles. I was stunned at the moment, then all of a sudden it just got to me. I gotta get them out of the way. The tourists just looked like they were enjoying the moment. A Batman bystander, whose real name is A.C. Simmons, felt the fight might diffuse the mounting friction. He said, quote, I think it was just hostility that had to be let out. There's a group of characters who are actually strong-arming tourists and actually asking for $20 tips, which is ridiculous. One of the Captain Americas involved in the fight, Juan Diego, Captain America, said he jumped in the fray because he wanted to stop
Southwest
some...
America.
He said he jumped in the fray because he wanted to stop some costume creeps who were picking tourist pockets.
Damn it.
He then said, quote, what are the tourists going to say when they get home? Oh, I was hustled by Zorro. I was hustled by Green Lantern. I was hustled by Captain America. The other one. Because if you remember, there were 2 Captain Americas. I would have, honestly, I would have paid to see that.
I would have enjoyed it.
I just love the line, Captain America hit one of them and Spider-Man started bleeding. Because it doesn't say Captain America hit Spider-Man. It says Captain America hit one of them and Spider-Man started bleeding. He's just standing there going, oh shit.
Some dry air.
Oh god, that's classic. But that
Like
will do.
classic.
Classic, like what?
Classic.
Classic.
The pickle.
Apparently.
3-hit combo sponsored by Vlasic.
Hey, you're about to get sued.
Yeah, Vlasic listens.
So we don't want our product in your podcast,
He's just
okay?
laughing at himself. This guy doesn't even think I listen to his podcast.
That will do it for this episode of 3-hit combo podcast. Remember, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/3-hit combo podcast, twitter.com/3-hit combo PC, youtube.com, 76streetnetwork.com, and email us at 3hitcombopodcast@gmail.com.
Anywhere else?
What?
Anywhere else?
Well, yeah,
That's a long list.
yeah, there are more,
Holy
but
crap.
those are the essentials. If you want more, you can check out our stream at twitchtv.com/3hitcombo, or you can go to 3hitcombopodcast.blogspot.com.
Or Matt will sit here for 20 minutes and tell you them all.
I got to tell them like where we're at. Hey, you just
I was
listened
just
to this
surprised. I remember it used to be like, hey,
podcast. Yeah.
go to this spot.
Well, now we got a network and a stream and stuff like that.
Very nice.
They listen to this podcast on iTunes.
So
and
proud
stuff.
of you.
Thanks. Thank you.
But so
Andy will be back in 2 weeks, or that'll be episode 99. So that'll be fun.
I know you'll miss us.
But for Tyler, Leeper, and Stephan, this is Matt signing out.